Christianity under attack in Nigeria. Apostle Suleiman expresses his discontent and blasts bloggers who twist the gospel. Personally, I think Christianity is never under attack. And I think whatever is happening to Christianity now has happened a long time ago. I mean, there is nothing that is happening to Christianity right now that has not happened very long time ago. Or there is nothing that is happening to Christianity right now that has not been said in the holy book of the gospel. So right now, I think the gospel is not under attack. But I think what needs to be done better is that religious leaders and religious members can actually do better, especially in time and situations like this where things are hard in the country. Religious leaders and religious members can voice out and make right decisions that can sustain the country and put the country moving forward. Because right now they are the only ones that seem to have the country at heart. I mean true leaders and true religious members. I think right now religious leaders can come together and come to one agreement. Debate on how this country's leadership and this country can move forward. Good morning and welcome to today's news update. Apostle Johnson Suleiman, an acclaimed Nigerian clergyman, expressed his dissatisfaction with the persistent attacks on Christendom in Nigeria. The clergyman stated that Christianity and its followers in Nigeria are currently facing a significant threat. Recent devilish narratives about the religion are spreading rapidly, and if not addressed promptly, Christians might face extinction in Nigeria. I think that's not true. I think Christians can never face extinction in Nigeria. I think it's even in Nigeria that Christians are I think it is even in Nigeria that Christians are much appropriately. I think it is even in Nigeria that coming 10 years to come, 20 years to come, 100 years to come, Nigerians Christianity will still be solid as it is right now in Nigeria. In fact, it will have grown massively. Claims of Christianity facing extinction in Nigeria is absolutely unnecessary. Now, the famous Edo-born cleric Apostle Johnson Suleiman recently bemoaned the continual attacks on Christendom in Nigeria. The clergyman stated that Christianity and its adherents in Nigeria are currently being attacked. He warned that several diabolical myths about the faith have recently circulated, and if they are not addressed immediately, Christians may lose their place in Nigeria. Apostle Suleiman further stated that false pastors are one of the reasons the faith is currently under attack. He went on to analyze the situation of Nigeria's leadership and how religion is not to blame for the country's failing. He further remarked that neither Christian nor Muslim are responsible for the country's leadership failing. Instead, it is the type of people that society elects to power. He emphasized that anyone seeking to solve Nigeria's problem must prioritize law and order. Now, according to Suleiman, one of the country's most serious challenges is lawlessness, which must be addressed if Nigeria is to prosper. Legit NG previously reported a video of Suleiman's daughter conducting prayers at the Tis Church, which just went viral. The main issue we face in this country is lawlessness and order. So we live in a country that has laws and orders, but we do not even live like it. And that is starting from the people in power. They are the first person who are leaders. They are the people that they are the one leading and we are the one following. And they are the one who are not, and they are the ones that do not maintain the law and order of this country. So if they don't maintain the law and order of this country, how do they want the citizens to maintain the law and order? If they don't maintain the law and order of this country, how do they want the country to be in a good state? So the law and order issue we have in this country is starting from the people at the top. And if the people at the top can maintain the law and order and do whatever it is necessary, then Nigeria can be a better place, I think. Now, recent comments on Instagram have reacted to the post going viral about Dr. Suleiman, and it says, he's speaking facts though. It's not about religion. The target is Christianity. Nobody drags Islam or traditional worshippers. I don't think there's much for traditional. I don't think there's much for traditional worshippers to do in this situation that we have. Anyway, another one said he's spitting truth and raw facts. Another one said Apostle is right. The Church of God is marching forward, and the gate of hell cannot prevail. Also, while at this, someone said it's not the bloggers that are twisting the gospel of the Christ. It is the pastor who preach ungodly materialistic gospel that are bringing shame to the gospel. It is the people like Apostle Suleiman that are giving room for the misunderstanding of Christianity through their false prosperity gospel. I think right now it is not religious wars that we should be fighting or religious accusation. I think Christianity, and Islam are facing one issue. Even traditional worshippers are all bound by one issue, which is what the country's problem and challenges. Now, you see, the state of the things in this country is so bad and it's getting worse. And by worse, I mean it's deepening getting worse. So, religious wars is not the next action to take right now. It is how religious leaders can come together and make decision, or it is how religious leaders can come together to make decision that will promote the gospel and promote the faith of the gospel. So right now, religious war is not the next thing to do right now. Whatever is happening in the Christendom right now is something that has happened long while ago. Whatever attack or whatever accusation that Christians are going through right now is something that was said in the Bible that was bound to happen. So right now, the accusations are not new. What is necessary to us right now is how the country leaders can help this country from falling deeper than this. No religions will actually be active, like what is Syria and Iraq. So I think instead of religious leader throwing shades or people throwing shades at religion, it is how we can make religious decisions that can actually help this country. The last thing that should be on everyone's mind right now is religious wars and religious shades, or throwing shades at each other based on religion or not. I think religion aside, everyone is going through what's Nigeria is saying right now. So, because if Nigeria gets worse than this, even religious won't know their place in the country anymore. So I think brainstorming together, religious leaders coming together to make decisions and put in necessary prayers and call on God, and also plead on the government and also dialogue with the government to really to really help citizens and help them out of this situation that we find ourselves right now. So religious wars or religious or throwing shades or throwing accusation at religions or religious leaders right now is the last thing to do. Yes, there will always be false prophets, and yes, there will always be false members. There will always be people that will not even believe. There will be people that will condemn the gospel or condemn the faith of religion. But that's not the most important thing right now. The most important thing right now is the country is hard and the economic is hard. The economy is hard on people. So we as people, we should be wiser than this. And also as religion leader, they can actually apply more wisdom to situation of things. And not all things on social media requires reaction or requires a response. A lot of things are being said about religion on social media. So do you want to actually keep replying each and every one of it? So I think right now it is making decisions that would actually help the people, making religious decisions that would help the people, that will help that will help the country, and making religious prayers that would also, take the country towards a better place. Thank you for listening and have a good day.